Yeah. Listen. I grew up noticing others seem to overlook the small details, the quiet moments, the way situations felt before they unfolded. Always needed the time to sit with my thoughts first. Sometimes I watch people make quick decisions while I struggle to understand everything involved. I used to think there was something wrong with me for that. I felt I should move faster, speak quicker, and think less, but I couldn't force it even when I tried. There were times I stayed out of conversations to think, not because I had nothing to say, but since I didn't want to speak without understanding. There were thoughts I carried early in life, questions I didn't hear many people ask. I wonder about purpose, direction, and why things happen the way they do. I used to feel like I was thinking too deeply, like I had ideas that I didn't know how to handle, but I couldn't turn it off. There's something deeper in how I move, I just don't follow what's around me. I take everything to God first before deciding. What feels different in me has a meaning behind it. It wasn't random, it was just how I was formed. I was always aware that life was bigger than what I could see, even when I didn't understand what that meant. Ecclesiastes says God placed something eternal in people's hearts, and I think I started feeling that long before I understood it. I don't rush for answers like I used to, I don't force clarity just to feel comfortable. Some understandings come slowly through time, through living and through walking with God. There were seasons when I didn't understand what I was going through, but I kept going anyway. Not everything made sense then, but I realized it doesn't always need it to. Peace comes more from trusting God than from having everything figured out. There's something deeper in how I move, I just don't follow what's around me. I take everything to God first before deciding. What feels different in me has a meaning behind it. It wasn't random, it was just how I was formed. I trust that God reveals understanding in layers, not all at once. I stopped trying to force my thinking to change because I can see it had purpose. Even the way I process silence and the way I sit with my thoughts before speaking feel intentional. I've learned not to ignore that anymore.